Like I couldn't literally open up to a front double. I'm still restricted because the areas are still tiny. Like, my body's still like, oh, like, what are you doing?
Well, there's muscles that haven't.
Yeah, like, but they're like, whoa, man, your arm's where it's not supposed to be. It's usually tucked in here. We don't do that shit. So as soon as I get in these weird positions or over rotate or whatever, my body kind of like, ooh, like, but there's no pain. Like I'm sitting here now talking to you. If this was the last time I came, I'd be adjusting my shoulder every 10 seconds, like, cause it's going into some weird spot. And I'm like, or I'm trying to like hold it or put it somewhere where it's jacked up. Whereas now it's like, I can sit here and I can sleep every night through the night with zero pain. Like,
so what was the rehab like from that?
Well, I'm still doing it, but I mean, I just do a lot of, I just listened to what he said. I did a lot of my own rehab with certain substances. So recovery is a little quicker.
How long, if at all, was it locked down? Was it
after the surgery?
Yeah, after the surgery.
No, after the surgery, I was putting an immobilizer. So I had like a band across and just holding my wrist. And so I used that. And when I walked around, but then after like maybe a week or two, I was like, man, like I was taking it off at home because I'm like, I don't need to, I'm fat. I don't need this thing wrapped around my body, holding my body weight, holding my heat in, fucking sweating all the time for no reason. So I'm like, I don't think at home, I'm not going to be like, oh, and like reach for something stupid or like get jerked or something. So I'm like, I'll just keep it off. And then I saw my surgeon after 2 weeks and he's like, you don't have your sling on? I'm like, no. He's like, it's okay. Like, okay.
Well, I think that's more so like if you're at the gym and somebody bumps into you and rips your fucking arm, or if you're still bouncing, that'd be a fucking big problem there. Yeah. So it's with your other training that you were doing, how long did you have to take off? Just a week? Just
like training people?
Well, yeah, training people, but just training the other body parts, training your other arm.
Yeah, I mean, I was back in the gym a day and a half after surgery. Like I went and did cardio and I worked out my left side and I was like back moving right away. So as soon as they told me like the exercises I could do, which were basic at the start, just like, I forget what the hell they were. They were like just basic stuff, like wrist, like rotating your wrist and like retracting your shoulders a bit, just like getting your joint moving again, arm circles and shit. I was doing all that. And then I was like, I'm not going to sit around and fucking, like, I'm fine. I can walk around and I can drive because I drive with my left. Probably shouldn't have been driving, but I'm like, I'm feel good. So I just went back to work and then I just progressed. Like I do the stuff they tell me to. I get a lot of acupuncture done with like stim attached to it. I work with a guy named Matt Nickel up in, Matt. Yeah. Matt helps me out a lot. So he just kind of works with me and shows me some stuff.